Alright, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922, my stuffy nose. But, yeah, that just came out today. I must say, Kubo, as slow pace as the chapters have been the last couple of weeks, except for, like, last week's chapter. Okay, I think, I think that if what Kubo's about to show next week is done is done well, I can deal with it. So pretty much this was chapter, I believe, 631. Friend? Friend. Now, this is pretty much bazzb and Hoshwall's child. And yes, okay, so we corrected last week. Yeah, I know, it's his first name, not his last name. But, this was kind of interesting to see that apparently bazzb and Hoshwall wanted to kill Bach when they were younger. And they pretty much were wanting to kill him. Well, more to an extent, it was bazzb who wanted to kill him, but Hoshwall probably wanted to kill him as well when he was younger, when they were kids. And this flashback was kind of interesting. We basically find out that Hoshwald, he doesn't have parents, he just has his uncle. And, I mean, this relationship between bazzb and Hoshwald when they were children, kind of interesting. We also find out that Bach was the one who, basically, you see that scene where this building's burning down? Bach's the one who did that. I also show you a picture of him in his younger time, and yeah, he looks totally different. And, I mean, this was interesting. You know, I see them as kids, and you basically see, like, you can see that bazzb as a child, and he's got like this Roman helmet on and shit, and he's shooting rabbits and shit. And he already has his Quincy arrow and bow out already, while Hoshwall does not. So, and they basically make like a vow saying that they'll defeat Bach and, stop him. And in order to do that, they're going to get close to him. And at the end of the chapter, we get an interesting quote. See Bach, and it's like the beginning of the Sternritters that he's about to create them. So that's what next week's going to be about. It's like the reveal of the Sternritters. And in this scene at the end of the chapter, he basically wants to invade the Soul Society. Now, as far as the flashback, though, of bazzb and Hoshwald, I thought it was very entertaining, them as kids. You see the real relationship going on between the two of them. And, he, like, calls him a noob. bazzb, that was funny. He called Hoshwald a noob. And this was interesting to see, like, Quincy's, you know what I mean? You see Quincy's, aside from Ulyu, as children. And see how they act and behave. So, you know, it was basically an incident when they were young, and they, you know, bazzb killed this rabbit. He gave it to Hushwald, and saying that we're going to become the strongest Quincy's out there. And he nicknames Hushwald Jugo. So I thought that was interesting. And apparently, yeah, this was a weird scene in this chapter. I don't know how I felt about this. His uncle, Hushwald's uncle, says, "My adorable little Jugo." I'm not sure if it was him who said it, the uncle, or it was bazzb, but that's stated in the chapter. And majority of the rest of the chapter is them fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. And you can see that as now they go from present to past to present, that Hushwald, I still feel like he has the lingering feelings towards this friendship with bazzb, but he's pushing it to a side. And then we have a scene where half a year later, a year after I met Jugo, the small castle where my family was burnt down, the one who set on fire was Bach. So that's probably where this stems from with bazzb. It was Bach who killed basically bazzb's family. His whole family was in a castle, and he burned it down. And that's when, you know, he makes this vow with Jugo, Hushwald, to kill Bach. And you know, I wonder what changed in Hushwald to forget about that promise. I wonder about that. It could be because, you know, when they started, but basically they just basically started, from my understanding was, they needed to get close to Bach. In order to do that, they had to become his underlings and so on and so forth. So I'm guessing that's what must have happened. Maybe they became his underlings, and I guess Hushwald got attached, and yeah, basically earned his trust. And then at the end of the chapter, we basically have a new vanguard. You say, basically saying that you're gonna have a new vanguard. And this guy's saying that there is no longer anywhere in the link right that needs to be conquered, which is called the Kingdom of Light. So I'm guessing that's the original place that Bach ruled. The next place we shall be conquering is Soul Society of the new power. And then we get the cutscene, page 20, of Bach. He looks much younger, known as the Sternritter. And then it says the origins of the Sternritter will now be revealed. So we're basically going to get the whole spiel about the Sternritters next week, which is interesting, Kubo. I like what Kubo did in this chapter. I'm liking that he's going back to the flashbacks. He's going back to showing us, now we're going to find out about the Sternritters, find out about bazzb, and now we're going to find out about the Sternritters. So it's very, I like what he's doing, Kubo. I like that he's going to the past here. We're going to find some interesting details, what have you, but overall rating, I give this a 4.5 out of 5. I liked how it was done. You really felt the connection between bazzb and, I guess, Jugo. And, yeah, now next week should be very good. And very good chapter of Bleach. When you get to the meat and bones of it. So, I definitely look forward to it. And hopefully we. When I get home, I'll probably do a, Friday night. Come home, I'll do a first impressions on Gracia, and I'll upload those first impressions and anime series reviews probably. Get those out of the way. I already did this. All that's left is One Piece and Soma and JoJo. But One Piece was pretty good too, an extent, with Luffy and everything. So look forward to that. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Hey, bazzb with that Roman helmet, styling in profile. I'll see you guys later. Peace.